you can dream it, you can do it. A quote by Walt Disney.
Who was like the classiest man alive.
Disney movies are like off the bar.
They're the best movies in the world. Of all time.
They're classics. You can't hate them. And if you do, yeah, I'll beat you up someday.
They're just so moving.
Great movies, great movies. So, well, we are here today to discuss our basic rights as humans and mainly Americans. Rights. That's where we're going to start. Because you deserve to know. Sitting here at the news station, we are your news anchor, Courtney Osbakken,
And Whitney Wasco.
coming live from Courtney's bedroom.
In 2 hours, Minnesota. Which, by the way, you can see the B-wall right out that window.
We're watching you. We know what you do on a Saturday night.
Yeah, we do.
Should I bring the binoculars out?
Should we? We
Yeah.
can.
Prove it to you.
We can prove it to you. So yeah. Even if you move those cameras down there on the B-wall, you know, because of stuff, we can still watch you.
Don't vandalize. That's bad. But actually, this is like a talk show / late night show / news / everything else, because we just could not make up our minds of what we wanted to do as news anchors.
We love this stuff too much. We love Jimmy Kimmel, Jay Leno, Conan O'Brien,
Katie Couric
for sure, Kelly Ripa. Regis is like, he might be classier than Walt Disney. Because Regis Philbin is like the most amazing person ever.
I just really like Jennifer Lawrence because she talks about food a lot.
That's true. She does talk about food a lot. And you did get biggest chow hound of the senior class.
It's true. I'm really hungry. It is dinner time.
Well, it's a good thing I'm from the camera right now because I did win. Most likely to be famous.
Yeah.
So.
Got Messiest locker.
Yeah.
Not true.
That is so true.
My room is not clean.
It is not clean at all. It's just really dirty. But do you want to know the best thing is about being here and talking with you?
What is that, Whitney?
We can say whatever we want.
Oh. I would have done that anyway. But why can we?
Because it's the First Amendment. And the First Amendment is freedom of speech. So, we can go and sing from the hills about whatever like we want to.
Well, golly gee. Let's head over to Molly for a quick update on traffic.
Hey, Molly. Whoa. Time out there. What are you reading?
Just the Bible.
Oh, is that allowed?
Oh, yeah, definitely it's allowed. Our First Amendment also gives us the right to religion. Hallelujah! Back to you, Courtney.
Isn't that interesting news?
Why? Yes, it is.
Now, live from the backyard is Amanda.
Hey Courtney, now you may be wondering what I'm doing, but it's a little thing called hunting. This is going to be a tutorial on how to hunt. First off, you have to have your right gear, jackets, snow pants, gloves, hats, orange, things like that. Then you have your gun, which you're allowed to have by the Second Amendment, which states you have the right to bear arms. Then after sitting for a long time, hopefully an animal will walk by, preferably a deer, but you can hunt any animal you want. Now, you don't have to shoot the animal. You can just look at his cuteness or something, or take pictures, whatever you want. You don't have to harm the animal. But it's your choice. But anyways, now I'm getting off track. Back to you guys at the station.
Wow, thanks Amanda. I know that I could never shoot anything because they're just so cute.
True that is, Courtney. Now, Courtney's going to cover a recent court hearing of a man being convinced of hitting a woman.
Yep. Well, I do have to say that man that I'm not going to name, Kory Buckman. Excuse me, I got a little tickle. In case you didn't catch that, Kory Buckman definitely got a lot of women in a tizzy. He supposedly hit a woman, which honestly the woman probably had it coming in his defense, but I better get onto the story before I put my foot in my mouth. So, this man got a trial by jury by the Sixth Amendment. giving him the rights to a trial by jury. And during the trial, the opposing lawyer asked Kory to testify against himself. Witnesses stated that Kory got the look of a deer in the headlights and started screaming, "I plead the fifth! I plead the fifth!" Just like a little girl.
I witnessed it.
In case you aren't caught up on your basic American rights, the Fifth Amendment states that the defendant cannot testify against themselves in court of law. After the hearing, the defendant was told that he would have to wait 24 hours before the judge and jury came up with his punishment. Many women waiting outside of the courtroom sat around chanting that they wanted him torn limb from limb.
Right.
Be it so that he could feel the pain that he inflicted on the woman that he hit. But geez, people, I think a simple sorry would be sufficient enough, because I mean, we are supposedly equal. If you want to be treated equal, then act like we're equal.
True that.
His lawyer then pretty much told everyone to shut their freaking traps. And that to get over it, because the Eighth Amendment protects his clients and any other Americans from cruel and unusual punishment and excessive bail. So, now.
Wow, what an extreme child appeal these days. Now to Molly with a quick update on what's going on by Town Square.
Well, I'm standing here watching these women march around with signs and chanting about their right to vote. Let's watch for a while. This could get interesting.
Women's rights. Women's rights? You guys are nuts. That's what you guys don't deserve rights. Go make me a sandwich. That's where you belong, in the kitchen. Oh, I guess you guys deserve rights, actually.
Yeah, that's what we thought, because the 19th Amendment gives women the right to vote.
Never know what you're gonna see on a typical day. Back to you guys at the station.
Men, they think they know things.
So guess what?
What?
I'm 18.
Cool story, bro. I'm 17 3/4. Holla!
I was 18 before last November.
And how is this relevant?
All this voting talk got me thinking on how I was able to vote this fall. Thanks to the 26th Amendment.
Oh my gosh! I can't wait until I'm 18 on April 18th, because it's my golden birthday and then I'll be able to vote.
I'm so jealous. I still have
It's
like,
a great feeling.
3 months for my birthday.
Okay, it happened.
I'm so sad though. I want to be 18 now.
I know.
Like now.
She's like out of the corner. Okay, guys. Did you know that for a really long time, a lot of Americans used to be alcoholics?
Why did they do anything to stop it?
Well, actually, Courtney, they did.
What did they do?
In 1919, they made alcoholic drinks illegal and even put it in the Constitution under the 18th Amendment.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, why can't people drink now?
Yeah, I thought you couldn't change the Constitution after you already made an amendment.
No, there are other ways to change it, but only by making another amendment.
Exactly. So many people, what they were doing were illegal, and to get alcohol, they made it secretly, like moonshine and stuff. So the government made a new amendment that repealed the prohibition. That amendment was the 21st.
Did you know my grandma was a bootlegger? My great grandma, I should say. Yep. Right here in small town 2 Harbors, making moonshine, living life. Till I go through the jail. But yeah, she did it.
Thank God for the 21st Amendment, right?
That seems like a lot of work for one minor change.
Well, it's only been done once, and that was the only time. But let's get back to the station.
Alright, just one last story before we head off.
Let's check in with Kory at the news van.
Hey ladies, I just got done driving. We were on the main highways, and even though most of the highways don't, some still have poles. I was thinking what it would have been to be an African American after the 15th Amendment passed, which allowed Africans the right to vote. So when they would have tried to go where they need to vote, they would have had to pay an outrageous price on the poll tax. So many of them would have to turn around because they did not have the money to pay. That's where the 24th Amendment comes in. It abolished poll tax. That's all I have.
I finished my stories.
Wow, look how much we learned in one sitting.
I know, it's so crazy! I love reliving history! These amendments can only help the American living be better.
Well, look at the time. We best be going.
Thank you all for joining us and staying with us through our newscast and not changing that channel, hopefully. Well, stay tuned for our next scene. TTFN, ta-ta for now.
And you stay classy to Oberst High School.
And our American government class. Disney movies, top the bar.
Hands down.
God darn it!
God damn it.
We're allowed to laugh in the news. So our rights. That is what we're here to talk about today. We're here to talk about your rights as humans and Americans. Because you deserve to know.
This is the right to religion. Hallelujah. And there's a car. Oh.
Yeah, the 19th Amendment gives women right to vote. Yeah, that's what we thought, because the 19th Amendment gives women the right to vote. Oh my God!
Action!
Yeah, that's what we thought, because the 19th Amendment gives women the right to vote.
You got it, yay!
You're so stupid, Mom!
Okay. We have to look away because like that's the dramatic. Wait, hold up. You have to do it up a little.
Women's rights. Right.
Why can't?
Whitney.
I said why can't.